Hi students, once again we met to continue our class. In our first class, we learn about different type of changes, how it is taking in our surroundings. And today, we are going to talk about why that means what we finished in our last class, why the day in December and May is quite long and shorter. Such as types, we already discussed why it is difference in that. And coming to that, today we are going to talk about why sunrise taking always at east. Why sunrise takes always at east. Let's we talk about that. Does the sunrise, what we can talk about? Does the sunrise, exactly in the east in all seasons, east in all seasons. What I'm saying to you, see here, sunrise takes always, where they are saying east in all seasons. They are asking, does it possible to take sunrise at always in east? Means sunrise will take always at east. Is it correct or not? Yes, we can say that's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Sunrise takes always at east. Why? Because sunrise takes at always east. To understand that, we must know about how Earth rotating. How Earth rotating. Rotation means the Earth means it's rotating in itself. It is own axis. It's rotating in itself in its own axis. Understand? Coming to that, what I am saying to you, the Earth rotates. What we know here, the sunrise takes always at east to the earth. East to the earth. Why? Because means earth rotates, the earth rotates in the direction of what we can say, direction from west to east. The earth rotates in its own axis from west to east. Means the east is towards the sun. What we can say, east is towards the sun. See here what I'm saying. This is the sun. What I'm saying to you, this is the sun. Sun delivers what we can, light in the whole of the universe. Whole over the universe, of course. And this is the earth, what I'm saying to you. That is the what I'm saying, earth. Okay. This is the earth, and this is what I'm saying to you, east and west direction. It rotates from west to east. It rotates from west to east in this one axis. When it rotates, what happens? The east is towards the sun, east is towards the sun. That's why the sunlight takes always at the east of the earth. Understand? So that's why what we can say, sunrise takes always east at Earth's surface, because Earth rotates from west to east. Understand? After every 12 hours, we have a day 24 hours. In the 24 hours, half of what? 12 hours. After every half of rotation means half 12 hours. After every 12 hours, it takes one is sunrise and sunset. Means it takes day and night. Means what we can say, one complete day means what we can say, one complete day, 24 hours means one day, one night combined together. 12 hours together. At every 12 hours, sunrise takes and sunset takes. Sunrise and sunset takes at every 12 hours on the Earth's surface. That's why we are getting sunrise at east, sunset at west, at every after 12 hours because it rotates from west to east. It rotates from west to east. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Coming to talk about that, what we can talk about, see clearly. Coming to that, what I'm saying to you, see here, some changes take place by naturally. What I'm saying, changes around us. What are the changes are there in our surroundings? Some changes are taking what naturally and by man-made. What are those? Can see once. Some changes take place naturally. Some changes take take place naturally. Take place naturally. And some changes are indicated by, and some changes are indicated by, or indicated by what we can say here, human beings. Human beings. What I'm saying to you, see here, some changes take place naturally and also some can take by human beings. How like those are taking naturally and what we can see here, some, what we can say, some of the naturally occurring, some of the naturally occurring changes. What we can say, changes. What are naturally occurring the changes? Examples we are giving to you. What are those? Changes of seasons, changes of seasons, and coming to that, sunrise and sunset, sunrise and sunset, okay? And coming to that, what we can say, ripening of fruit, ripening of fruit, okay? And blooming of flowers, what we can say, blooming of flowers. And coming to that, what we can, sprouting of seeds, sprouting of seeds, weathering of trees, weathering of trees, weathering of trees, etc. See what we written, some of naturally changes. Changes, some changes are occurring by only naturally, not by man-made. What are those? Change of seasons are naturally by the revolution, revolved by the earth around the sun. Sunrise and sunset taking by the rotation of earth by naturally. Ripening of fruits also taking by naturally. Blooming of flowers, blooming of flowers is also what we can say naturally. And sprouting of seeds, sprouting of seeds also what we can say, sprouting, growing of seeds while planting the seeds which may sprout out. So those seeds also what we can naturally change. And weathering of trees means destroying of trees, destroying of leaves, falling of trees, falling of leaves, those are by naturally. These are some of examples what we talk about naturally occurs. These naturally occurs. And coming to what I'm saying to you, see here, classification means what you can man natural changes. Many natural changes, many natural changes, many natural changes take place in our body. Many natural changes take place in our body. Many natural changes take place in our body. What are, can you understand that? See here, many of their nails grow. Examples to talk about that. Nails grow, okay, hair grows, and body weight changes, body weight changes, etc. Those what we are saying. Now, many natural changes, so many natural changes taking in our body part also, in our body also. See, in our surroundings, in our body also, there are natural changes are occurred. The changes are occurred by the naturally. And coming to that, what we can classification of changes is also classification of changes also, what we can say also made based on natural and man-made, based on various indicators of various indicators of change, like the change, like the what we can say, how like those change in state, change in state, change in state, change in color, change in color, change in size, change in size, change in state, etc. See, what we are talking about, changes are taken by naturally and also man-made. Some are by naturally occurring, those we are discussing. And some natural take in our body also, those also we discussed. And how to classify the changes by the physically or chemical changes. Those are by the change of the state, change of the color, what we can say, change of the state, change of the color, change of the size, change in the taste, change in the state, and also to produce the new compound, new substance. While the changes, during the changes, if the substance produces new substance, that can also classify a type of change. Okay, note down that. Finished that? Coming to that. Changes are classified by the two types. Changes are classified by the two types. What I'm talking to you, one is physical change, one is physical change, one is chemical change. One is physical change, one is chemical change. How to classify those? By the what we can by changing the by change in color, by change in taste, by change in odor or smell, by change in what we can taste, size, shape, okay, etc. And also one more, new substance formed. What we can? New substance formed. New substance formed. See here what I'm saying. Take a paper, wood, okay, paper and wood. Take those two substances and squeeze the paper. What we are doing? Squeeze the paper. See, generally this is the paper, okay? Now what we are making? Squeezing the paper. Well, as squeezing, imagine once, again we are opening the paper. What we may consider? The paper will appear as in the same as paper. Just it changed its shape, okay, but not it changed its actual condition. It is act as a paper only. It acts as a paper only. Is it? That squeezing of paper is just a temporary change. It is just a temporary change. Is it or not? It is not a permanent change. Understand? If you tear the paper, what happens? It changes size, shape. It changes size and shape, but it is a permanent change. It is a permanent change because we can't stick again no, as a new paper. And also, it is what we can say, it is a permanent, not a temporary. And one more, see here, by burning the paper, while you are burning the paper, what we may get after burning the paper? We may get a black colored ash. A black colored ash. See here, before it is in paper, after burning, it is giving ash, a black colored ash. Before it was in white color, and now after burning, it giving black color ash. See here, the color changed, smell changed, okay, and the state somewhat changed. How like before it is in solid and now semi-solid, and size, shape also changed. Size, shape also changed. And also one more, a new substance is formed. What is that? New substance is formed. Before what we done by squeezing, by tearing the paper, we did not get a new substance. But no, now we got a new substance. And take a wood. This is a wood. What I'm saying to you, wood. And cut into each and every part. Cut into the small piece of a wood. So by cutting into the small pieces of a wood, what happens? It appears as a wood pieces only, piece of wood, a pieces of wood. So now after cutting also by doing a change, it becomes as a wood, but it changes size, shape. It changes size, shape. But a new substance is not formed. It is given only wood only. If suppose if you burn the wood, if you burn the wood, it gives coal or otherwise ash. Coal or otherwise ash. See here, during the change by burning, what happens? It is giving new substance. It is giving new substance. The change which are changing, the change, during the change, the substance can change color, taste, smell, state, size, shape, but the substance which does not form a new substance during the change, the substance which is not formed a new substance, that change is physical change. The change is a physical change. The substance which formed a new substance, the substance which form a new substance during the change, that change is a chemical change. The change is a chemical change. Chemical change, during the chemical change, the substance can form a new substance. During the physical change, the substance cannot form a new substance. It can't form a new substance, okay, that can form a new substance. And also, physical change is a temporary change. What we can say? Temporary change. What we can say here? Temporary change. Temporary change. And chemical change is a permanent change. Permanent change. What we can say? Chemical change is a permanent change. Permanent change. Why? Because we can't get again paper from the ash, we can't get wood from the coal. Is it or not? So it is a, what we can say, physical change is a reversible change. Reversible change means we can get back again during the change of physical. In the chemical change, we can't get again, so that's why we can say irreversible. Irreversible. Irreversible change means we can't get its actual substance. Once a new substance formed during the chemical change, what happens? We can't get that. Understand? That's why we are classifying such alike. Then let's discuss what are the permanent changes, what are the temporary changes, what are the physical changes, what are the chemical changes, what are the reversible changes, what are the irreversible changes. Can you remember once? We'll make that. Okay, coming to that. Yeah, coming to talk about that, some changes I'm giving to you. Change, type of change. Type of change. Change and a type of change. So first one, what I'm giving to you, type of change is a rice to cooked rice. What we can say? Rice to cooked. What we can say? Rice to cooked rice. It is a one of the change. What is that? One of the change. And coming to that, fall of leaves from a tree. Fall of leaves from a tree. This only we can call weathering. What we can say? Withering. What we can say? Withering. And coming to that, color of sky changes. Color of sky changes. Color of sky changes. Flowers bloom and withering away. Flowers bloom and withering away. Withering away. And coming to that, color of leaves changes. Color of leaves changes. Color, we can write the word as same as color. Okay, this is also color only. And coming to that, next thing is curding of milk. Curding of milk. See that what I'm saying to you, some of changes we are talking about that. What are those? Which changes those? Rice to cooked rice. We are taking rice to get the cooked rice. What you are eating that after boiling the rice, that cooked rice. That is by naturally or man-made. It is a man-made change. What we can say? Man-made change. Man-made change. Okay. And coming to that next thing is fall of leaves from a tree, weathering of leaves from a tree. It is a natural change. What we can say? Natural change. Colors of sky changes, of course. Natural change. When we may observe that colors changes to the sky during the morning and evening, during the sunrise and sunset and noon time. Generally, it appears in blue color, and morning and evening, sunrise and sunset time, sky appears in the red or orange color. Noon time, it appears in white color during the scattering of light. Flowers bloom and weathering. It is also what happens by giving bloom and falling by death. Dead flowers. Those are also naturally natural change. What we can say? Natural change. Color of leaves changes, of course. It is also natural change. What we can say? Natural change. And coming to that, what we can? Curding of milk. Curding of milk, it is generally man-made, of course. Man-made change. Man-made change. Is it or not? Yes, of course. And coming to that, some more we can talk about that. What are those means? Given change and a type of change. Given change and a type of change. What are those? Soaring of curd. What we can say? Soaring of curd. Soaring of curd is a natural change. Soaring of curd is a natural change. But permanent or temporary, it is a permanent change. What we can say? Permanent change. Permanent, what we can say? Permanent change. Permanent change. Is that visible to you? Yes. And coming to that one more, it is a permanent means what I'm saying, it is generally natural, but What I'm saying to you, permanent. And the ripening of oranges or ripening of fruits, not only oranges. It is also by natural and also man-made also is there. Raw fruits they are sprinkling some ethanol and chemicals on the raw fruits. By that they are ripening. So generally by the trees that we are talking, ripening of fruits, generally we can talk about both is there man-made also. By trees naturally, it is a permanent change. What we can say? Permanent change. Is that clear? If once it ripens, it comes back to become a raw fruit. Raw fruit. Is it not true? If once ripe that, is it chances there to come back to raw fruit? No more. So I'm coming to that next thing. What we can talk about the serving of a piece of wood. Serving the serving of piece of wood into two. What we are doing, we are cutting that piece of wood into two by using sawing. So that is also what permanent change. We can't join together as a trunk, So permanent change, man-made but permanent change. But we can say man-made but permanent change. And coming to that, what we can say one more, cooking of food before we return. Cooking of food, of course, man-made, at the same time, permanent change. Permanent change. Is there a chance to get cooked rice that has become as a no more? And coming to that, what we can say one more, heating of milk. Heating of milk. Is it also, of course, permanent change? Permanent change means, of course, man-made, but permanent change. Okay, note on that. So finish that. So coming to students, now I'm giving a task to you. What is the task C1? Changes what we can say natural, man-made, temporary, permanent, change in the state, changes in the state, changes in the shape, changes in the shape. Okay. So coming to that, first one I'm going to write milk to curd. Milk to curd. Next thing, changes in season. Changes in season. Next thing is egg to boiled egg. Egg to boiled egg. Next thing is rusting of iron. Rusting of iron. Growth in plants. Growth in plants. And rice to cooked rice. Rice to cooked rice. And now melting of ice cream. Melting of ice cream. And changes in Attipatti plant. Changes in Attipatti plant. Changes in Attipatti plant. Okay. And one more. See here carefully what we written. So what I given milk to curd, changes in season, egg to boiled egg, rusting of iron, growth in plants, rice to cooked rice, melting of ice cream, changes in Attipatti plant. These are changes I given to you. We must write which is natural change, which is man-made change. We have to write yes or no. That's right. Yes or no. Yes. If it is natural, you can write yes. If it is man-made, no. Okay. If it is man-made, yes. Such like yes or no. If it is not, no. Okay. If it is natural, then if it's not a natural change, you can write no. If it is a man-made change, you can write yes. Such like temporary, permanent change, change in the state, change in the shape. While these changes are taking, whether they are changing state or shape, and natural change or man-made change, temporary change, permanent change. Those we have to write. This is your task. Note on that. Yeah. So finish that writing. See that what we are going to say. This is our online test syllabus. Okay, keep in learning. So we may learn some more about clear information, what are the different changes, how those are taking by naturally man-made with suitable examples in the next class, and also how wonders changing, how wonders are taking in and by the changes, how wonders are how wonders are playing in the changes. Is it or not? So many wonders are there during the changes that also will start in the next class. So see you in the next class. Have a good day to you. Keep learning for online test.